What's going on here? Well, I don't know whether it's live or whether it's not. Someone, please tell me if I am live. Oh, I'd be truly grateful. That's it. That's that one. No, that's that one. Straighten that up. Tidy that up. Mr. Murphy's there. Good evening, Mr. Murphy. How are you doing? Cynthia, hello. It's the governor. She's keeping an eye on proceedings already. I've been messing about, doing all manner of silly things, getting a return ready to go back to Amazon, which is now ready, and whatever it is I need to do with it. Here we go again. Exactly. Good evening, Lynn. I hope everybody is well. Lynn, you never stop going out. I don't think you ever take a break. I can't get my hoodie straight on my top here for some strange reason. It's driving me up the wall. Perhaps I should have put another top on. Oh, I'm sure they've got a mind of their own. Stop pulling that one. Pull that one. That's a bit better. We did stay in on Friday. Oh, no, you did? What was the matter then? Was there something wrong? Mr. English, good morning. It's probably morning to you. Michael, good evening, sir. I don't know whether any of you, I know Cynthia does, but any others, do any of you suffer with, excuse me for saying this, post-nasal drip? Because this time of year, with the weather we've got, drives me bonkers. And I've forever got this in my throat. So I have got a sweetie in my mouth, hopefully, which will help me. I've had a couple of days. Hello. That wasn't helpful. That cut straight across the front of my comments there. I have had a couple of days off this week and managed to get out on Thursday in the sun. Well done. I've got something that may help, Kevin. You know I have similar. Yeah. My nose runs like a waterfall after I eat. I don't have that problem. I just have this problem. As I say, I do know Cynthia suffers from this, and I found out last week when I was away that my cousin Sue also seems to suffer from it. So whether it's something that people sort of tend to, they are called Liximelt, Pad, pen. Cynthia, take notes. XYLIMELTS. Double underlined. Thank you, Lynn. I shall certainly have a look at that. All I've got are, where are they? Who's stolen them? They've gone. Here they are. What are they? Oh yes, sugar-free Strepsils. Paul, good evening. Tracy, good evening. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me this evening. It's a week late because I was away last week. And I travelled up to the East Midlands last Sunday. I had a good journey up. I will come to that in a minute. In my notes, I've got written down here, which were very hurriedly written down. Cynthia did send me a message earlier on saying, have you got everything ready for tonight about what you're going to talk about? And I said, nope. But I have made some notes now. Lynn saying, did I have a great time? I did, Lynn. Thank you very much for asking. Monday and Tuesday was dry. A couple of very faint drizzly showers, but it was cold, very cold. That was Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday was a beautiful day. Sunshine from morning to night time. And I will tell you where I went in a minute. Unfortunately, on Thursday, we didn't go out. We just had a chilled out day at Cousin Sue's. She wasn't feeling very well. And unfortunately now she's got an absolute, from what she messaged me today to say, she's got a full-on cold. And it sounds quite nasty, but I had a lovely time. I'm going back in July, and I will explain the reasons why in a little while. We're only 4 minutes in. Have I missed anybody, by the way? Clive, good evening, sir. Sorry. Evening, Kevin and all. Thanks for brightening up this rather grey day. Been out at Petworth Park and Putnam Common this weekend, but all the views were hidden in the mist. I drove up to Haslemere this morning, and on the 286 there's a place called Henley Hill, and I mean it was pea super. It was awful. But you still have the idiots out there driving at stupid speeds. Good evening, Ron. Sorry, my friend, I missed you. I didn't mean to. It wasn't deliberate. And good evening, Elaine. I expect you're there in the background somewhere. Has Kevin been synthesised with a capital C? What? Michael, pray, do tell me what on earth you're on about. Michael comes out with comments sometimes, and I have not got a clue. Sometimes Michael and I, we exchange private messages, but occasionally on here he'll come out with something, or even when he comments on a YouTube video, I really haven't got a clue what he's talking about. Good evening, Andrew. Andrew, are you here or are you there? I don't know where. Oh no, you won't be here yet, will you? Stupid me. I'm looking at the calendar up there and it says February. So that's not going to help much. I think I need to change that over. Oh God, blimey. You go away for a week and nobody keeps you up to date. Oh yes. Yes, exactly, Michael. Yeah. Aside. Oh, that's very good. I like that. I'm coming in 2 weeks, he says. That is great news. That is great news. Looking forward to seeing you. But we've got 20 people watching. Let me just tell you what I did last week. As you know, I drove up to the East Midlands. Very much a visit I've been looking forward to make, because I hadn't been up to visit family since last May. I was supposed to have gone in November, but my ex-wife's partner passed away, so I stayed around for my daughter, really. And Sue's situation's not great with her husband. Good evening, Robert. I'd love to come in 2 weeks, but I'm off the Isle of Man. Why? Why? You should be coming down here. Anyway, so I decided I was going to travel up via the M25 and M40, and I'm going to go back I was going to cross onto the A43, and I was going to stop at 3 places. I wanted to stop at Silverstone, a place called Slapton, and the other place was a place called Paulsbury. I contacted somebody there, but Paulsbury Church was closed, and you have to make prior arrangements for a visit. So I went to Silverstone. I didn't realise how big the place of Silverstone, not the motor racing circuit, just how big it is. It is huge. So I went to Silverstone Church, had a wander around there, got a video, obviously, that's what I was doing. Robert's saying, motorbikes, Kevin. Oh, okay, yeah. The silly, speedy stuff. So he had a visit to there. Then I went to a place called Slapton. It took me ages to find the church. The A43 is a pothole-ridden road that I hate driving on between the South Coast and Yorkshire. I tend to go the M3, M25, M1 instead. Well, I have to say, the A43 last week, very few problems at all. There was the occasional little pothole, but very, very good. And I parked, I couldn't find anywhere to park because Teresa Mulligan, good evening. Apologies for being late. Teresa, you're not a name that I recognise. So you don't have to apologise at all. Nobody does. So, Teresa, where are you from? Where are you? Are you in the UK? Are you abroad? As I say, I don't know your name, but thank you very much for joining us. So Slapton Church, yeah. So I parked at the side of the road. I walked up Church Street. Carl Shorten, okay. Carl Shorten, you're up near Mr. English. Do you know Mr. English? Or Mr. Norris? I think Mr. Norris was from up that way. And I eventually found the church. What I was saying, hello to everyone. Andrew's saying, Teresa is a new member of the gang through me. We did welcome her to the... Oh, sorry, yes, I do remember that. I do apologise. Las Vegas is misty. Misty. What I wasn't expecting when I went to Slapton was what I found inside the church. It was absolutely beautiful. Frescoes all around the church. I had to get the key to let myself in from the farm just behind. You will see my video in a few weeks' time. It was absolutely beautiful. Very, very old church. Tiny little place, but absolutely wonderful. So I was thrilled to bits with that. But then I went on up to the Midlands. I got there late afternoon, went to my Airbnb, which is a really nice little annex in the back of someone's garden. Perfect for me. Went round in the evening to say hello to my cousin and her husband. Then on the Monday, Sue and I went to a place called Beneley Viaduct. It was there for rail purposes. Then it got closed down, I think, by beaching. But then it's been reopened in the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. Kim is lurking. She's lurking in the background. Hello, Kim. Clive, I'm assuming this isn't the Slapton in Devon you're referring to. No, Northamptonshire, Clive. Northamptonshire. And this viaduct has been opened up for cyclists, walkers, and hikers. And it says history walkers. Oh no, history explorers. An incredible thing to walk across, but a bit scary because as you're walking along, you can hear the board you're walking on moving, and there's lots of holes in the metalwork as you're walking across this viaduct. But the ground or the area below is going to be turned into a wildlife area. There was a huge amount of birds there of all different sorts, which was lovely. Then on Tuesday, went to a place called Rufford Abbey Country Park. I've been there once before, many, many years ago. And we had a lovely time wandering around there. Alison, good evening. Good evening. I hope you're well. So a nice time at the Abbey. Again, there was a video made. Then on Wednesday, we went to the Attenborough Nature Reserve. Oh my gosh, this place is huge, but absolutely brilliant. And I've said to Sue that I will be going back during the first 3 weeks of July because I want to see this place with all the trees and flowers and that out in leaf. Because obviously it's looking a bit bleak because of the time of year. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I've just got to wait now to hear from Sue when is the best time of those first 3 weeks to go. Obviously, I can't go the last week because of the July walk. So a great time. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Can't wait to go back. The group has reached 306 members, which is astonishing. And please don't forget, recommend the group to other people. If you want to invite people in, you can. Cynthia, Steve, or myself will approve them or not, whichever the case may be. So astonishing. 306 members. I'm really, really pleased about that. And long may it continue, and long may it continue to grow. We've got, as everybody knows that takes part in the walks, such a friendly group. And I say this over and over again, we are so lucky to have such a friendly bunch of people in the group and on the walks, etc. Now, coming back to the walks, last month, 6 of us were at West Wittering. And I don't know whether we were sensible or stupid, but it was blowing a hoolie when we first started this. Blowing a hoolie, absolutely lashing it down with rain. But very sensibly, we went straight into the cafe for a cup of coffee. And we were lucky enough to get the last table that had six places. But it was really great. The walk was really good. It was led by Jean. Jean done a sterling job as usual. She knows the area very well. And there was 5 of us kitted out. Mark's sitting at home thinking, oh no. There was 5 of us completely kitted out in waterproof gear. And then there was Mark in his black puffer jacket, which isn't waterproof, in his jeans, no over trousers, in his slip-on shoes, no boots. But bless him, poor Mark. Oh, get me a coat. But we were probably about 3/4 of the way around the walk. 3 of us had walked down to the beach. I didn't see this happen. Mark turned to go back up, and he slipped, and he went obviously from the way he described it, he went down very, very hard. And Mark, I hope you are on the mend, if not better. And he hurt himself. He hurt his ribs. But he was more concerned about his camera because his hands and his camera, were smothered in mud. He was covered right down his jeans in mud. And, literally he was covered. It took a while for him to sort of try and clean himself up. But he forged on. But occasionally he would cough and he'd go, oh, oh, oh. And in the end, we actually were having to hold him up in the end because he was holding his ribs so much, bless him. So we slung an arm around him. We wallowed him about and helped him. But yeah, Mark falls because Kevin doesn't have to. I'm sorry if I've missed any important comments. obviously I'm just waffling. Let me have a quick look. You'll all have to go to the Clarkson's Farm for a drink. Oh yeah, that'd be a good one, like that. Mark, you are an enigma. Yeah. Jean's saying, thanks for the kind words. So sorry about the atrocious weather. It doesn't, Jean, it doesn't matter. You can't control the weather. Nobody can, unfortunately. I'm just saying, although the hotel is Elphiston could possibly manage. What are we talking about? Numbers for the July walk? Are we? I don't know. Robert's saying you need a coat. Yeah, he does. Good evening, John. Sorry, I missed you there, my friend. Did you rest? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure Mark did. But as we know, we have to wait for about a month or 6 weeks before Mark puts his video out. He's saying he's 99% healed. That's good. Mark likes living on the edge, mostly on the edge of the glass. Yeah, absolutely. All footage was fine, says Mark. New channel, Kevin's Tumbles. Yeah, yeah, we ought to do that. The trouble is, whenever anybody falls over, even when I did, my camera switched off for some reason. I didn't turn it off, but there's nobody been caught filming anybody. And even when Angela, was it last year or the year before, was trying to traverse a ravine, little tiny ditch, you know what I mean? But according to her, it was a ravine. Actually, I think we did catch that on video, didn't we? It was bloody hilarious. Lynn said, oh, that's a relief, Mark. Hope you are feeling better. I saw you were in Brighton the other day. Was he drunk? Not at that stage. Yeah, probably, Andrew. You're probably right. Absolutely. But anyway, the next walk at the end of March is being led by Andrew Murphy, and it is at Farlington Marshes Nature Reserve. So we look forward to that one. I've been in conversation with Mr. English today by messages about transport, etc. Of any petrol shortages anywhere? Petrol shortages? I've not heard of any. Oh, Alison, please explain. I don't quite get it. Ron said, easily done. That's why us oldies are very careful. Yeah, I know. That's what we have to do, Ron. But Mark is now he's on that number now, isn't he? Cynthia saying, I am in the process of posting all the details for the next walk. Yeah, well, you know, it is the 8th of March. Oh, it's my grandson's birthday today. He won't be watching, but happy birthday, Jack. 14, I cannot believe it. There was a little get-together today at his father's place, which was lovely. And I did have a tiny bit of cake, chocolate cake, which my ex-wife made. And I have to say, her standards haven't slipped. Do you mean petrol? Well, actually, Lynn, I didn't even think about that. But I'll tell you what is happening. There's a lot of profiteering going on. Shocking behaviour. Don't worry, Uncle Ron. I'll carry you. Oh, Robert, he's a good one, isn't he, that man? Eh? Michael saying, I did a remarkable jump once as I flew over the handlebars of my old motorcycle. It was a Michael. When I was a boy, does anybody remember the ape hanger handlebars? My brother put these handlebars on me. I mean, they were up here, and there was there was a coal lorry, and we were riding round where my auntie lived, Nappers Wood. You could just ride round it, and it was fine. One coal lorry, until we went round about the 6th time, and there was a second lorry, and its wing mirrors were low. All my mates went straight through. Apart from me, my handlebars hit the mirrors and I just took off. It's the first time and only time I've ever flown. So yeah. Can I just say, it hurt when I landed on the ground. Alison saying petrol shortages, I meant. Thank you, Alison. Oh, Sue's there. Hello, Sue. Hello, everyone. Had a lovely time. Kevin says, I'm not staying on as I have a horrible cold and I'm not feeling great. I've popped some paracetamols. Enjoy the rest of Kevin's stuff. Thanks, Sue. I did mention actually that you were a poorly lady, or poorly girl, shall we say. Yeah, I did mention it. And I did say what a lovely time I had with you. Sue, don't forget to let me know about which week in July I can come up so I can get the Airbnb booked again. Rich had one of those motorbikes with those apes. Mine wasn't a motorbike, Lynn. Mine was just a push bike. But Sue will know exactly where I was riding round Nappers Wood because our grandparents lived there as well. Ron's saying, Uncle Rob, you're such a good guy. Who agrees? No, I don't. Oh, dear. Everybody's saying hello to Sue and hope she gets better soon. I will keep you up to date on how she is. But she needs to let me know in the meantime. Yeah. You lived at, oh, Michael, you, my friend, you don't know, mate. And please don't mention, please don't message Cynthia because she tells lies. Oh dear. But we look forward to the next, the one at the end of March. Mr. Norris will be there. Mr. Cross has let us down. He's just going to go and see a few pops going around the Isle of Man. Oh, that was a bit cold. That was no. I'm not. No alcohol tonight. It's just squash, and the reason for that is I didn't drink too much, but I was drinking a glass of wine or two most nights last week. So I'm just having a break from it. And I shan't be drinking at all this week. So yeah, just have a break from it. It does you good to have a break from it. So yeah, just a glass of squash. Robert Cross is saying, yes, Andrew, a few passed me by. Did it? Oh, Robert, that's unlike you. Tracy is saying it should be a good one. Let's hope so. We need the weather. The forecast for this week is really crap again. I don't know, Lynn. I don't know where Steve is. He might be just sitting in the background there. Yeah. Paul and Kim are not sure if they can make it down at the end of March. They were originally going to, but things are not working out for them to be able to do that. So that'd be a shame. Maybe band practice. It could be, but not on a Sunday, I don't think. Unless, of course, they've got a gig. They might have a gig somewhere. So we'll have to see about that. Weather will be crappy. I'd better go to Florida. Yeah, you'll go on Thursday, Mark, aren't you? The temperatures are supposed to be dropping back again. And I think towards the end of the week, very strong winds, I think, way up north with a lot of rain. The foreseeable future for the next 2 weeks, I think I saw earlier on, is more wet weather, strong winds at times. It's just, the couple of days last week when it was nice and sunny, when we were out and about on the Wednesday, Sue and I, everybody was saying hello to each other. Everybody was smiling, apart from the children that were crying, of course. But yeah, we just need a long run of decent weather just to really lift everybody's spirits. Otherwise, I shall be lifting more spirits out of a glass. Lynn's saying, hope everybody enjoys Sparlington and the sunshine. Thank you, Lynn. I wish you could come, but of course you can't let Kai off the lead there. I'm assuming. I don't know. Does Steve wear a wig when he's playing? No, he doesn't. He just lets the hair he's got flow. Let's put it that way. Well, it won't flow far, will it? But you know. But don't tell him I said so. How many people we got watching? We got 22 people, which is great. Thank you very much. He had an invite to Mar-a-Lago. Clive, don't go there, mate. Don't go there. We are a political free live show. Politically free we are. Mind you, we are in a bit of a state in the world, aren't you? But that's enough said by me. Otherwise, I shall be getting a message from Cynthia saying, behave, no politics. We don't do politics. No, we don't. We don't do politics. I think if my son was here, he couldn't resist it. Mr. English, I hope you have a lovely time over there in that America to Florida. Are you going to go where the flamingos are? Is that the heavenly bells ringing? No, it was my door. Someone's walked past my door again. I wish they'd stop doing it. Mr. Croser, is Florida safe to go considering what's happening right now? Who knows? I think it's the last place I'd want to go to, but there you go. But Mr. English, he loves it. Apologies for that breach of etiquette, Kevin. Yes, thank you, Mr. Warfall. I have made a note of that on the chart for bad boys. At the moment, you're right at the top of the list. Oh, I doubt it with all that head banging and fall off. Cynthia, send Mr. Musco a message and tell him that we're live. He's probably forgotten, or he might have fallen asleep. Steve has a tendency, well, not quite this early, a little bit later, to have a little bit of a nod off. He'll wake up in the early hours of the morning, then go to bed. Robert said, I liked Florida, but suffered from child fatigue for 10 of the 14 days I was there. Oh, yeah. Tracy, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. Will you be there? If you mean the walk, Tracy, I don't think they are coming to the walk. And I think primarily because she won't be able to let Kai off the lead. I think that's the case. I don't know. I hope I'm not saying the wrong thing there, Lynn. I don't do theme parks, and not why I go. You just go for the ladies, Mr. English. You just wander around with a camera that's not filming. You're just there. You ought to wear a Union Jack. Union Jack T-shirt. We need to buy Mr. English a Union Jack. Oh, Mr. English, I've got a present for you. You may remember what I said I was going to give you. Robert saying, thankfully, I passed them theme parks. Now, Mark, should I go? Lynn said, no, Tracy, you won't be there this time or the next one. Hopefully, Bonnie's in June. I was chatting to her the other day, and I think she's making it shorter, so hopefully you'll be able to go as well. That'd be great. That would be great. Well, sort of. Yes, sort of. Yeah. I was taking. Let me put it this way. How can I put it? I was taking pity on you on the last walk. We will miss you, says Tracy. Yes, we will. We haven't seen Lynn and Rich and Kai for ages. I'm not worried. Bonnie will cancel or be away again. Well, originally she thought, if I remember rightly, she said to me last year that she thought they might be going away in June, but they're not. So that's why it is the walk for bodies is in June. And we're going to have a barbecue, I think, at her allotment. I'm really looking forward to seeing her allotment. That should be good. I keep looking up there because I've got one of those little whiteboards, and it just looks as if it's leaning towards me. I hope not, because there's a lot of stuff on there. Lynn said, when I met Bonnie on Monday, she said it's on. I hope so, because it's planned in the diary. No, I'm looking forward to that. Should be good. I think she said something. I'm assuming if Lynn's suggesting Tracy might be able to be there, then is Lynn cutting out the first bit where we're walking up onto the downs? I don't know. So I don't know the area where Bonnie is. Cynthia's gone very quiet. I think she must still be typing out the details for the walk on at the end of March. No, we will be at the lower level, Hove Park. Oh, okay, that sounds cool. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, I had to go and let the dog out. I must contact Bonnie nearer the time and excuse me, and find out if those of us that are going to the barbecue, that if she would like us to take something along to contribute to the barbecue. Lynn saying halfway up there's a cafe where people can meet and walk to the windmill from there. It's not far from the cafe. Oh, brilliant! That sounds good, Lynn. So people can drive up there, can they, Lynn, to where the cafe is and then park up there? That'd be really useful. Coal. Yeah, charcoal. That would be useful, Paul, wouldn't it? Yeah, trying to rub two sticks together, trying to get the fire going. Lynn said, yes, it's at the top by the Dyke Terminal. It's a nice cafe. Oh, near the Devil's Dyke. Matches, yeah. Go on, keep going. Wood. Yeah. Firelighters. All you need to do is go into the woods where the silver birches are and strip off the little thin bark, and then you just lay it all down, and that's the best stuff for lighting a fire. So I've been told. Lynn says that would mean that people don't have to walk up the hill from Hove Park if that's a problem. It's an incline. An incline. Well, I don't mind. I don't like hills, but if I have to, I will. As long as I've got my crampons and my rope, and I did say crampons, and my rope, and my spikes in my boots, I'll be fine. Hilltop Cafe. It's not too bad. Not like Seven Sisters. We were supposed to be doing the Seven Sisters walk. My son said to me, do it slowly, because my son's done it. He walked there and he walked back. He said to me, if you're going to do it, Pops, he said, just do it slowly. And then just have a break, take your time, and then, yeah, you'll be fine. Paul is saying, is it a bit of a pull up there, Lindley? Andrew's saying, you don't seem to like mould undulations either, Kevin. No, I don't. No. Robert's saying, oh, Kevin, behave. You got last 5 minutes up here. Undulations. Paul said, they have got 7 sisters and 7 brothers. Well, I don't know about those. Haha, just a wee bit of Watto, but it won't make your legs burn. I thought you were all going up the hill to strip off purchase. So Coven. No, not Coven. I've got a cabin. Well, I haven't really. It's for summer house. Oh dear. So we got March. I don't know. I can't remember where we are in April. Someone will tell me. Bernie told me on the last video that there are 8 sisters. All right. Okay. Where's the 8th one then? Lynn saying Paul from what? Thank you. I'm glad someone knows, Lynn. That's why I rely on Cynthia, Lynn, so she knows where we're going. I don't. I just turn up. She'll just give me a date. I'll pick her up. I'll turn up, start a video, or start to walk off. Finish the walk, go to the pub, have something to eat, have a drink, and that's it. That's what I do. Paul's saying, "Where are you in May?" Lynn, Cynthia. I didn't know. I know because it's one we can't. Oh no, Lynn, not another one. Lynn, when's the first one you're going to go to then? In May? Oh no, I think you said that to me in a message, didn't you? Cynthia, come along, Cynthia. Where's the walk in May? There are people dying to know. Or shall I look at... No, I can't look at my phone because that would be rude. Cotswolds. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Well, Lynn and Rich, I think, are going to the Cotswolds. Mr. English, myself, and Jean are supposed to be going to the Cotswolds. Paul, can you remind me the name of that pub/hotel? And this time I will write it down. Oh, Paul, it's been a long day. Look, pen's ready, and I'm just reaching for my pad. Right, I'm ready. Right, tell me the name of that pub/hotel place. I'm waiting. The Blue Oyster Bar. Hang on a minute. Cynthia, make a note. Hang on, I've lost it. Where's it gone? Oh, the Blue Oyster Bar. Thank you. So I think that's somewhere. Is it there that Lynn and Rich are parking? Mr. Cross is saying, Cotswolds. That's interesting. Andrew's saying it'll be flat, led by Kim and Kai, can be free. Led by Kim. Yes. I thought, hang on a minute, Mr. Norris. I thought this was a trio of leaders on that one, suggested by Rob. So that you yourself, Rob, yourself, and Kim were supposed to be the valiant leaders of the walk. Well, Rob and Kim probably would be. Cynthia's saying, I think we, in stroke brackets, Kevin, Steve, and I, should have a chat about the April walk. Maybe we could do an alternative to Paulborough. Oh my God, Kevin, you didn't get that one, did you? What one? Bikers go there. Well, I'm not going there then. They're ruffians. Paul, I'm a bit slow. I'm not worried about flat. I can do inclines. It's all about the weather. In July, it can be hot. Cynthia, yes. Let us have a chat this week, if we can. I know I'm going to be pretty busy with one thing and another, but let's have a chat. It'd be good actually if you, me, and Steve could meet up, even if it's just for a coffee. And I think that's a good idea because we need to get Lynn and Rich back into the fold. They've been absent for long enough. That's I'm the headmaster, and that's what I'm saying is going to happen. Oh God, I'm getting all excited now. Andrew, Teresa, she's disappeared. Is she still there? Is she participating, or has she got fed up with it? Gone already. Rob said, I did what? Police Academy. Blue Oyster. I thought that was the name of your cult. No, not yet. I can make that happen. We shall each take up strategic positions at the front, in the middle, and I'll be lingering somewhere at the back. Now, why doesn't that surprise me, Andrew? It's called the Tudor Arms, and also, right. I'll cross the other one out then. It's called the Tudor Arms. Oh, you wait until I speak to you in a week, Mr. Watto. Now my pen's run out. Hang on. Tudor Arms. Oh, come on. Excuse me. That's it, I'm there. Hang on. I'm here, she says, Teresa. Teresa, you're not allowed to go that quiet. You've got to let us know you're still there. Paul said loads of room for Kai on the walking, mate. That'd be great. No, I think Teresa's mum just cooked lunch. Lunch? I'll be coming to the March walk. Oh, excellent, Teresa. Look forward to meeting you. You'll have to excuse the rabble that you'll be meeting, but they're all very friendly, the whole lot of them. Oh, God. So Cynthia said, if you have any ideas, Lynn, I think, Lynn should come up with a flat walk. Thank you. My little dog loves to run and explore. Tracy, it'd be nice to meet you, Tracy. Absolutely. He will have 16 miles of canal bank to 16 miles? I was stuffing my dinner. Oh, that's all right. No excuses needed. You're very kind, way back. You know, she's always so far behind everybody. Teresa's saying she's looking forward to meeting us all. Mr. Croce, I can see the Isle of Man from where I live, so I decided to go based on Bernie's recommendation. Otherwise, I'd have come at the end of the month. Yay, 16 miles. He'll love it. He does that when we do 4. Well, he's got 4 legs and he can go damn quick. I thought there was going to be a walk led by Lynn B near Lancing. Was there? I think the walk that Lynn originally suggested was quite hilly, Lynn, wasn't it? I think. I don't think Lynn was keen on leading a walk, Ron, which is absolutely fine. Yeah, nice one, Lynn. Yeah. They have changed the name of the Isle of Man, Isle of Non-Binary Person. Are that Murphy on? Can they suggest that? Yes, they're there. Andrew's there. Tracy's there. Best public transport to Farlington Marshes. I don't know that area at all, so If they can suggest something, Jean, that would be brilliant. I think Mr. English is going to be driving down to Cynthia's place, and I'm picking them up from there, where we can then pick up the A3 straight down to Portsmouth. Lynn said, yes, the walk I suggested is very uphill and down Dale Run, not suitable really. Cynthia's saying to Jean, there is information on the Farlington Marshes website about public transport. Yes, I'll put it in the comments, Hillsea Portsmouth. There you go, Jean. We are a public information service. That's what it's all about. It's about, oh, that's fine for Jean. She'll walk there. She'll from the stuff from Hillsea. Yeah. Have I missed anything? I don't think I've missed anything. Oh, look, there's Lynn. Perhaps you could think of a walk around here with plenty of parking and so. Put your thinking cap on, Jean. Yes, please, Jean. Our Queen of Maps. If you could come up with a walk in Lynn's name, we can call it Lynn's Walk led by Jean. How about that? That sounds like a plan to me. Can I just say, my thumb split, or the skin of my thumb split. Ouch! I've got some hand cream upstairs. I'll put that on later. How are we doing? Oh gosh, look, it's nearly 10:02. It is 10:02 at 9. Lynn's saying the lake at Brooklands is nice for a very short walk if you were to do one in between one of the big end of month walks, if anyone is interested in doing that. Are you talking about sort of like a mid-month walk, Lynn, or something like that? Jean's going to look at that, so she said, I think I can walk from Bedhampton Station. Ron said, yes, Lynn, we'll lead from the back. Like Andrew. Oh, bless. It will be great to get everybody back together again. You know, as I just said, there were 6 of us at Wittering, and we had Jackie there for the first time. Actually, that's something we need to mention to get hold of Jackie, because Jackie has got a same breed of dog as Lynn, and he loves to run as well. I think his name's Murphy, isn't it? Murphy? Lynn said, I am always busy filming and watching what Kai's up to. It would be hard for me to lead away. Absolutely. It won't work. No, I remember you saying that to me before, Lynn. Yes, yeah. That's where you can keep an eye on everything that's going on, Andrew. I know what you mean. And Michael said, a walk across Salisbury Plain while the arms training would be interesting. There'd be a lot of people shouting duck, wouldn't there? Yeah, definitely. A spaniel is one of the best in show at Crufts this year. Only Wide Water or Monk's Farm. Well, Jean, put some details together. Drop them over to Cynthia, and then we can take a look at that. Reminds me of the walk we did with Gunfire. Where was that? Gunfire. Well, Cynthia, Steve and I did one when the pheasant shooting season was on, and we were walking up through this bit of woodland, and they were literally firing directly above our heads. And Cynthia, but never seen Cynthia, she stood there, she goes, "Oi, we're up here, you know." She managed not to swear, luckily. Yes, we did, didn't we? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And, oh no, we didn't get, when we did the walk around where Steve lives, we didn't get caught up in it, but we could hear the live firing range, which near where Steve lives, is where they have been and probably still are training the Ukrainian forces. But that is I think they've got two live firing ranges there. And that's a bit of a scary thing when you hear that lot going off. Andrew saying, I heard that a Croatian dog won Best of Show for her breed. Yay! Liz said, Monk's Farm is boring, Gene. Whitewater is a nice apart from the boys in Lycra on their bikes. Thing is, we live on the South Downs, so most walks are a bit early. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Yeah. I said, blimey, Cynthia, I won't upset you then. No, you ought to. You didn't ought to, Michael. Cynthia doesn't swear, does she, Kevin? Oh, say I'm staying out of that one, Ron. You know, yep. Paul is saying, if anybody wants to do more than one day up near Gloucester, I have a few options for other visits. All are welcome, and we would love to show you some parts. Well, I'm at the moment, I'm planning on coming up on either the Thursday or the Friday. I'm leaning more towards the Thursday, Paul. So yeah, I'd definitely be up for some more visits around your area. Loved it last year, especially the cathedral. That was stunning. Rob is saying, if anybody dares, they're welcome up here anytime. Rob, I would still love to come up your way. It's a bloody long journey, though, isn't it? Hell of a long journey. But yeah, I would like to come up your area, mate. Really would. We will probably come from Friday to Sunday. Paul will book days off work. Okay, mate, that's great. I will look at that Tudor Arms and see what they've got available, and of course what the prices are. I know Cynthia would have loved to have gone, but everybody knows the situation Cynthia's in, so it'd be almost impossible. Not impossible, but you know, very, very difficult. Well, that's that gone. Paul saying we are passing close by in a few weeks, Rob, on our way to my sister's in Scotland. Teresa saying to Rob Crozer, we need to get Mr. Norris to Cumbria, as he has never been. Rob, what's the driving time to Cumbria? 6, 8 hours, something like that? Because it probably wouldn't be this year, but perhaps we could look at next year. I'd probably do it I'd probably travel up so far, stop overnight, and then travel up again. Make it a sort of like a 3 or 4 day trip, or perhaps a bit more. I don't know yet. I'll have to have a look. Lynn's saying, yes, we will, to Paul. The parking is a problem there, Rob. 6 to 8 hours, same on the train, which is free, you know. Yeah, well we could come up by train, I guess. then we'd have to hire a car. Hiring a car can be quite expensive. Paul's saying 5 hours for us to Carlisle from Gloucester. Kim has family there. Lynn is saying, what loop? Where from and where to? Have I missed something that Jean has said? Oh, Jean, sorry, I missed that bit. We could do the Old Fort Shoreham loop. Went to the Old Fort Shoreham many years ago with another group. The other group doesn't exist anymore, thank goodness. Perhaps if we go up by train, we go up to Waterloo, meet up with Mr. Norris and Teresa, then we all go up by train to Cumbria. Who knows? I'd not worry about a car. Yes, Mr. Norris would find it quite a culture shock. I'd not worry about a car. Why? How are we going to get about then? Push bike. Oh, that's a bit much. Jean said along river east from Footbridge to Fort and along the boardwalk could extend to Widewater, and then if people want longer or back by us. Oh, sounds good, Jean. Put it down. If you think that's a goer, then as I say, send the details over to Cynthia, and then we'll have a look at that. You'll get rocked by the reavers. What if we hired a car? Teresa's saying I'd be happy to drive. Alison's saying it's nearly 9 o'clock. In fact, it is bang on 9 o'clock. And I'm going to finish it shortly. Lynn's saying, concurring with Jean. Oh, that's a clever word. I like that, concurring. A car park at Norfolk Bridge. Oh, you mean it, yeah. Could we hire a bus and get everyone? Well, if we all chipped in, that'd be an interesting journey, wouldn't it? Oh my God. Andrew, good idea, says Teresa. Yeah. Jean's saying, foggy about parking. The Fort as a car park, as you say, adieu. Good night, all. See you on the 29th. Good night, Andrew. Thank you very much. Paul said, I played Concord. Oh, yes, 9 p.m. It's bedtime. Yep. Okay, everybody. Teresa, very nice to have met you via this tonight, and looking forward to the 29th. Thank you, everybody. Clive's saying 300 seat coach. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. Really appreciate your time. As always, you're a lovely bunch of people that join me every month. And I look forward to the next one, which will be April. I'm trying to think which month it was then. Okay, everybody. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe and stay well. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And I always forget how to end this. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Oh, it is up top. Got it. See ya. Bye-bye.